Topic 1. Headlines show markets and geopolitics driving broad economic anxiety. The Iran-related attacks in the Middle East have triggered wide financial and real economy unease. Energy supply shocks, rising interest rates, and capital flight, and markets have oscillated between relief, crashes, and rebounds as uncertainty is priced in. Military strikes on shipping routes, notably the Strait of Hormuz, have disrupted a key channel for about 20% of seaborne oil and LNG, spiking transport and insurance risks and driving sharp oil volatility. Treasury yields have risen, European and Asian equities and sector flows have swung with headlines, foreign selling of Asian equities surged, and analysts warn that longer-term supply disruptions, inflation, and rate impacts may still be underpriced. Topic 2. The U.S. agreed to pay $1 billion to a French company to abandon offshore wind leases. The Trump administration reached a deal to pay France's total roughly $1 billion, so the company will relinquish 2 offshore wind leases off New York, New Jersey, and North Carolina, assets it bought in 2022. In return, Total pledged to redirect investment into U.S. oil, gas, and LNG projects, and the Interior Department said it would cancel the leases and return funds within lease limits, while Total agreed not to pursue new U.S. offshore wind. The administration framed the move as favoring reliable natural gas over costly wind, while environmental groups and some state officials denounced the payment as a waste and a political payoff. The agreement effectively shelves 2 major wind projects and shifts capital to fossil fuels. Topic 3. Tech and logistics innovation continues with same-day delivery, AI checkout, robotaxis, and battery pivots. FedEx partnered with OneRail to launch FedEx Same-Day Local, letting retailers set same-day prices at checkout, while OneRail's AI optimizes routing and provides narrow delivery windows and real-time tracking through a large carrier network. Gap integrated Google Gemini so shoppers can search and complete purchases inside Gemini using Google Pay, with Gap controlling product data and logistics and future AI sizing tools planned. Amazon Zoox plans staged employee trials and public waitlist pilots for robotaxi service in U.S. cities, expanding operating areas while awaiting regulatory and scale approvals. Arizona battery maker Scion Power is refocusing high-energy lithium metal cells toward drones and defense applications to exploit superior energy density, planning pilot production and sales via defense contractors. Topic 4. Financial stress appears elsewhere as private credit funds face downgrades and withdrawal limits. Moody's downgraded FS/KKR Capital, FSK, into junk territory, citing worsening asset quality, rising leverage, higher PE exposure, and heavy software loan concentration, while FSK reported weak profitability and a recent quarterly loss. Apollo's Debt Solutions BDC faced redemption requests exceeding its quarterly limit and chose to enforce the 5% gate, returning around 45% of requests via pro-rata distributions, underscoring liquidity strain. These rating actions and gates highlight credit and liquidity vulnerabilities across private credit, especially concentrated sector exposures, prompting debate over fund structures and investor protections. Topic 5. The Pentagon is again moving to limit press access after a court setback. Despite a federal judge ruling that prior restrictions violated the First Amendment, the Pentagon closed its longtime correspondence corridor and moved press operations to an annex, requiring all journalists to be escorted by Pentagon officials and restricting access to scheduled briefings and interviews. The New York Times and the Pentagon Press Association called the move retaliatory and contrary to the court's intent and have signaled further legal action, while the Defense Department cites security concerns and says it is complying with the ruling. Critics warn the changes will reduce routine contact and oversight, weakening transparency of military activities.